we're talking about how to create or maintain our peace. So we begin by taking a poll of what of your level of peace at this time. So 10 being that you have heaven on earth, all is peaceful, all is well in your world, and then number the one represents chaos. Your world is upside down currently, because we're not gonna claim that. We're just saying at this current state. So rate yourself of where your level of peace is, and then what you're doing is the second thing you would do is list the things that do not bring you peace, whether it be people, places, things, ideas, whatever. You're gonna list it out, and then on the opposite side, you're going to put things that do bring you peace. And as I mentioned before, you can take it back to your youth. You can do something that's current that brings you peace. So I'll give an example. One of my things that bring me peace is hula hooping. So definitely that's something that I intend or am going to continue to do daily. So once you have made your list of the things that bring you peace or the things that do not bring you peace, now it's time for you to make the decision. Make the decision. How is this when you look at the no peace side, how is this serving my best and highest good? And I understand that some of you may have family members, it may be your spouse that's on there that doesn't bring you peace. So when it comes to things like that, you also have to learn to set boundaries. You know, set boundaries on how how much this person can impact your peace, which should be zero because nothing should be impacting our peace. We have complete control over everything. So you just have to think about ways that you can minimize the level that they can disturb your peace. Or it's not may not be a person, whatever it may be. And if it is something that you know that you need to release, it's time to release. So that's the first step in anything. As we shared it with last week, we talked about how to create more self-discipline. The beginning part is making the decision. Making the decision that you want different. And I shared before that I had to do that several times in my life where I was in my deepest, darkest moments. I had to decide that this was enough. So once you have made a decision that you want to create more peace, now it's time for you to come up with an action plan. Okay? So set realistic goals of how you can create and maintain more peace. So, if one of your, like, I'll just give my example. So hula hooping, one way that I can bring more of that peace into my life is making sure I go back to what started me in my journey in the beginning. I hula hoop to one song every day. One song. So traditionally a song an average song lasts about 5 minutes. So I took it upon myself to at least make sure that I dance to at least one song every day until it helped me to get to the level of peace that I need to have. And because life became very busy lately, I've gotten away from that. And so now that I recognize that, I'm making the decision that I want to implement that more into my life. So simple as that. I'm going to go back to my one song a day. Parks. I love going to parks. I love being in nature. It's something about nature when I'm feeling, very out of it. When I go into nature, I instantly feel a peace and a healing over me. So my thing is, I want to dedicate a day when I'm busy throughout the week, I want to dedicate at least one day through the week, which is going to be on Tuesday. Tuesday is my self-care day. I want to at least make it to a park for 15 minutes, even if it's just 15 minutes. My goal is to get to a park so I can be in nature and so I can create more peace for myself. Laughter is another way that I love to create more peace for myself. I love to laugh. I feel like laughter is one of the best medicines that we have. So the way I can do that is, take time to watch funny videos, take time to watch some of my favorite movies, and just have fun, loving, laughing conversations with people. So those are just some of the ways that those are the ways I can apply more peace to my life. So now look at your list and think, well, what small steps? It's nothing you gotta do drastically. So what small steps can you do to help you to maintain more peace, to create or maintain more peace? Do you need to limit how much time you talk to this person on the phone? Like 5 minutes. I had to do that with someone in my that was very, very close to me. But this person was bringing a lot of stress to my life. And, I made it a point to contact this person. But as soon as they started going on their little tangent, I said, all right, I gotta go. So, and I did. I would literally have, sometimes the conversation will only last 2 minutes. But guess what? That was definitely worth my peace. I still love that person. I still care for them, but it was just causing too much stress. It wasn't bringing me peace. So I had to make the decision that I had to limit how long I talked to them on the phone. So look at your list. Is there somebody like that on your list that you have to limit your time with, talking to them? Set the boundaries. Hey, I can talk to you for this long, but if you start talking about this, I gotta go. Hey, we can meet up for dinner, but if you start talking about whatever and you disturbing my peace, you gotta get the check. Some other things that people may have listed is if some people love to work out. So maybe that's one of your ways of creating more peace. But you've gotten so busy with the other things that's distracting you that you haven't been working out. So create a time frame. Say, I want to work out a minimum of 15 minutes. Start with 15 minutes. Yes. Tanya says, I love these simple, small steps to peace. It doesn't always require grand gestures. Yes, exactly. So you want to get more peace with your fitness again? 15 minutes. I always say, if you don't got 15 minutes to get to yourself, something is not right. So find time to give at least minimum. And if you don't got 15 minutes, I take that back. If you don't have 15 minutes, start with 5 minutes to go to whatever's on your peace list. And then once you accomplish that, let's say you do 5 minutes every day for the month of April. So when May comes in and you've accomplished your 30 days, then take that same goal and add more time to it. So now you're up to 10 minutes. The month after that, you're up to 15 minutes. The month after that, you have a whole self-care day. So take those small baby steps, whatever you need to do, but to definitely get you to the point where you can create more peace. Because we all heard that saying before, that you cannot pour from an empty cup, and it's so very true. I tried to do it and it just doesn't work. So other things to help fuel your level of peace that you're going to create, because we're speaking it right here, right now. Visualizing, meditating, Journaling are ways that you can give fuel to your peacemaking. So see yourself doing those things that you love to do that bring you more peace. Journal about it. Write it down. Write your perfect peaceful day. Create your own perfect peaceful day. What would that look like? See it. Meditate on it. To bring it further closer to you into existence. Um, and I believe that's all. Yeah, and I believe we're complete with all I wanted to share about maintaining your peace. So I pray that